is I need the guys to take all the food and everything from the bus and put it here and with the tikar. Okay?
Siapa-siapa lelaki kau biar berak.
Kindly sponsor all the KFCs that you'll be eating later on.
Okay, dah boleh?
Boleh.
Oh, boleh. Okay, yang saya.
We are going to divide everyone into 5 groups. Okay? 5 groups. You cannot choose. This is a bonding trip. You're gonna deal with whoever that you assign to you. Group. Mushi. Rai Nizam. Christina. Shantian.
Ina ingat.
Senang Oh.
Orang akan menang. Gantikan.
We have 3 activities today. Okay, the first thing we're gonna tarik tali. You know what's tali, right? One, two, three, go!
Apa yang penting?
Let's go!
Itu saja.
Okay, ada count.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
1, 2, go! 1, 2, go! 1, 2, go! 1, 2, go! Tak ada benda player ke? Okay, each group 1 person. Okay, we're gonna judge you by the criteria of the tallest, the strongest, and the prettiest. Later on, we're gonna have lectures going around, and then we're just gonna judge lah. It's just a game, okay?
This pretty modeling.
Yes. The actual one, okay?
Kapal selam. Ni kat istana.
Kapal selam, saya sama je.
This is our reference.
Oh, ada reference. Oh.
Satu, dua, tiga. Siapa chef kat sini?
Aris lah, Jamal lah.
Saya beli pinggan ni. Yang lauk tadi saya cantik. And some lamb food.
Here you go.
Buat claim
Sedap
lah.
Haris Yusoff.
For every activity that we had. So it's a cumulative point for the sand castle, and also the tarik tali. So what do you guys think? Which group is the winner for the third prize? Hey, ready? 1, 2, 3. Whatever that you receive is just a small gift, okay? Be it the memory that stays, okay? Alright.
Hello, hi, welcome to Diploma Final Year Showcase, virtual style. Our diploma are divided into 2 sessions, Diploma in 3D Modeling and Animation, and also Diploma in Digital Motion Graphic. My name is Shakira, and I shall be your host for Diploma in 3D Modeling and Animation session. First and foremost, I would like to welcome our panels. The founder and managing director of Monster Studios won the Best Animated Program under the National Winner 2020 for Boboiboy the Movie 2. I present to you Mr. Nizam Razak.
Hi everyone.
Thank you.
Hi. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for coming to our showcase.
Even virtually, right?
Yes, thank you. We will really appreciate for you to actually come. And please give a constructive comments to our students. We were looking forward to your comments.
Inshallah. Yep.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And also we have another one where our awesome panels, co-founder and managing director at Brainy Studio, IG and C recognition for their animated short films called KRING. I present to you Mr. Hilmi Ismail. Mr. Hilmi, you can turn on your...
Hi. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. We were actually looking forward to your comments as well.
Okay,
thank you. All right, and now I would like to invite our head of department, Mr. Zulhafiz Zulkifli, for our welcoming speech. Hello, Mr. Ajoy.
Hi, Jap. Kat mana ni? Alright, okay, welcome. Good morning everybody. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi. Hope everybody dah makan breakfast semua kan? Nizam dah makan dah?
Dah makan.
Alright. Okay, welcome to our virtual showcase. Okay, this time around we are doing it by the online method or virtual, or I don't know what else you can call it, okay? But due to our, current pandemic punya situation, it's getting worse. Let's hope it's getting better lah kan. So it's kind of like different than compared to the previous batch, whereby we have face-to-face event, and we can meet the panel, and sometimes we also have makan-makan sikit. Tapi sekarang ni semua makan kat rumah lah. Okay. So for the next 3.5 hours, we're going to showcase 6 projects from our diploma in 3D modeling animation, and another 6 projects from our diploma in digital motion graphics. Okay. So I hope you guys will enjoy it. And for the panelists, I'd like to welcome Mr. Nizam, Mr. Hilmi, and soon Mr. Jazmi from ASWARA, and as well as Fauzi Yusoff from EFozy. And I would also like to thank all of the lecturers who have involved in grooming and mentoring all of the students who are, I think, already graduated lah. Okay, Mr. James and Mr. Nazim for the digital pula 3D modeling animation, and our Diana Daniel punya combo ni, okay, Madam Diana and Mr. Daniel, okay, from motion graphics, as well as all of the other lecturers lah, Mr. Shakira, Ms. Fazura, banyak lah, ramai I pun dah tak ingat lah, Madam Cedda, Madam Aini, Okay. Thank you, everybody, and I hope you guys had fun and enjoy. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Ajoy. We call him Mr. Ajoy instead of Mr. Zuhafiz. Okay, first and foremost, I would like to remind the students, you may turn on your microphone and you may turn on your camera when I actually give you the instruction to. Okay, I would like to briefing about the whole project for our diploma showcase in 3D modeling and animation. We consist about six different animation that it is actually consists of 6 different groups where we have 4 to 5 students in each of the group. They were given a theme from the lecturers and then they were to have to interpret it in their own ways. Okay, so I would like to check upon the students. Students, you may turn on your microphone.
Hello.
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 Are you guys ready?
Kami
Okay.
kami.
All right. Okay, now turn it off now. Okay. And first and foremost, Miss Fazra, can you present the poster for the first animation before we start? Miss Fazra. Okay. Alrighty. All right. So the first animation actually called Toshiro by Couch Potato Studios. It's a little bit of a cyberpunk sci-fi taste. So I would like you to enjoy the animation. Take it away, Fazra.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to the panels, beloved lecturers, and all the viewers who are watching this live right now. My name is Haris bin Zaid, and I'm the leader of our group called Couch Potato. I am a lead director in this group, the lead VFX effect in this animation, 3D modeler for the environment, and render artist in some part of the scene. The effects in our animation are related to cyberpunk. So like cyberpunk, some of the effects are the glowing neon light, holograms, and cool punk style effects that are in this animation. Our group wanted to make an IP character. We also wanted to make something different than other Malaysian-made animation. So we decided to make a short animation of our main character, Toshiro, from a Japanese cyberpunk city. Toshiro is a wanted underground criminal that inherited a cursed mask from his family. The curse may be deadly, but it can be useful depending on how he uses it. Only Toshiro can use his power with that mask. He always goes on a mission and goes home on a different day.
Hi, my name is Ismail and I'm a rig artist, sound designer for this animation. Toshiro is a fast-paced animation. So I put individual joint to the hair and pressure on the clothes to imitate wind simulation so that we can save time. The sound effect involved pretty much in the city and alley. Some of the sci-fi sounds are used in the taxi car and hoverboard.
Hello, my name is Bashira. I am the animation director, production manager, lead animatics, and environment modeler. I make most of the animations and guiding some of my team members on how to animate. I am also in charge of setting up camera angles to tell better story for this animation. Also, I model the environment to suit the cyberpunk era.
Hello, my name is Siti Fatima Azahra. I am the creative director, lead artist for concept art, storyboard, and graphic design. I am also an animator, environment modeler, and motion graphic artist. Our animation theme is cyberpunk. As an artist, I have to design various types of character and to fit the theme and suitable for the animation.
Hello, my name is Daniel and I'm a 3D artist. So mostly what I did is I'm a model character, environment and prop. Other than that, I'm the lead lighting and rendering and also lead texturing. So for the character model, I mix it with anime and stylized version. So it's totally different look. For the texturing, we went for the game graphic to paint in with cyberpunk looking. We hope that this character will get picked up to be turned into a series or a movie. Thank you.
Thank you and enjoy the animation.
My bag!
Activating alarm system. All right. Such a cliffhanger. All right, group Couch Potato, you may turn on your cameras for your comment session. Okay. First and foremost, I would like to invite Mr. Nizam Razak to give up his comments.
Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. Congrats, and selamat pagi. And thank you so much for to everyone for inviting me. Great work. What's the total duration? About what is it? 2 minutes?
It's about 1 minute and 45 seconds.
45 seconds. So how long did you take to finish up the entire thing?
Satu sem, 4 months.
3 months.
About 4 months?
3 months.
3 months.
3 bulan lebih.
3 bulan lebih. So I can see a lot of effort in. I like the cyberpunk punya, the feel of cyberpunk. I can see the lighting, and it's a very good effort. And I can see that the animation attempt, to be honest, the animation is not that smooth, but you can see the idea behind the animation. You know, sometimes in our studio, when we look at portfolio, when we look at the potential animator, we look at the punya idea behind the animation. Because on the technical terms, you can always improve, right? Technicalities, right? But what's important, more important is about the idea behind the animation, behind the poses, behind the lighting, you know. So when I see any projects, I will see in a way macam, okay, the actual project and also what you intend to achieve. So like the both the project and also what you're trying to achieve. So within 3 months is quite a very short period of time. Is it like entire pre-pro sampai post?
Yeah.
The sound effect is also very good. The music semua tu tak rasa macam, there's no like jumpy. It's very smooth. And I hope you will keep on improving this animation and work in the group lah. That's all for me.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Nizam. All right. Now I would like to invite Mr. Hilmi Ismail for his comments.
Hello, hi, Assalamualaikum.
Hello.
First of all, congrats to all of you guys to complete the project in 3 months kan. 3 months sekejap tu dapat siap, and most of my comments sama macam Mr. Nizam. The lighting and the rendering nice, especially when you play with 2 colours of lighting. The main light colour kuning sikit and belakang colour biru kan. Because some of your previous seniors punya project, diorang tak berani to play with more than 1 colour in rendering. Is kena ada berani nak main sikit lah. But sometimes dia tak jadi cantik. So most of them just play safe kan, main satu lighting color je macam tu. So you guys did a good job in that. And ada nak respond and untuk yang rigging hair and shirt punya rig tu pun actually is a good technique untuk save time sebab you guys have just 3 months kan untuk avoid buat apa simulation nanti crash lah apalah semua kan. So that's a good way of thinking and planning. And also animation boleh polish juga. Ada punya background, sorry. As long as the key pose, the most important part in animation is the key pose, and everything else boleh polish, tapi key pose yang paling banyak kena practice. And then audio pun okay, masuk, and the color modeling apa semua, texture semua is nice. So overall it's a good job. Congrats.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay. Audience, please give a round of applause to Couch Potato Groups. Hey, ta-da! Well done. Thank you so much, Miss Hilmi. Semua excited dah. Okay, you may turn off your cameras and also microphones. Thank you, dears. All right. For now, please ready up the second. Yes. Okay, I will present to you our second animation. It's called 1 times 1. Lambat lah pula. Bandwidth lambat sampai. Okay. For the second animation, it's called 1 times 1 from a studio called Ayo Production. Take it away, Bazira.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Nur Nazim Naif bin Jama'in.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Akmal Nazim bin Hazaini.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Aziz bin Sihamuddin.
Hello, my name is Fitri Nazmi bin Syaiful Anwar.
Hello, my name is Rashia Bintayo.
We are group Ayo Production, and this group is led by yours truly. And I am also the director of this animation project of ours. And this group consists of 5 members, including me.
So the title of our story is called 1 times 1. To summarize the story, our animation is about a teenager named Tyler plays basketball with a skillful old man named Logan that knows how to play basketball as well.
We create this animation based on the YouTube video that people might have come across, which is video that involve an old man do intense activity like playing basketball, weightlifting and so on. We implement that concept in this animation.
The goal of this animation is so that the culture of casual sport like street basketball won't be forgotten by the future generation, and the street community will grow larger and give much more impact and be inspiration toward everyone, including kids and adults.
We have worked hard into making this project for the past few months. There were ups and downs, but we managed to pull it through together. So without further ado, we hope all of you will enjoy our final year project that we have accomplished together as a team. So yeah, have fun.
Ayo Production. Belum lagi Haris, tunggu. Okay, Ayo Production, you may turn on your microphone and also your cameras. Okay, I would like to invite Mr. Hilmi to give out his comments.
Alright, first of all, congratulations to Ayo Production to complete your FYP.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You guys choose to use a toon shader for the rendering style kan?
Yes.
And ada freshener sikit. So it's a good, nampak macam games punya ni sikit dengan korang punya editing. And you guys also have the, I think it's not called cheating tapi macam camera trick lah to save animation dekat part static tu banyak nampak lompat-lompat je kan. So dari segi animation you guys can save on the technical tu tak banyak sangat lah tapi actually maybe you guys can add some more emotional to the young guy, maybe some disappointed face ke apa ke, then dia tak nak mengalah dan baru dia buat final jump, something like that, to add more to the story sikit je kan. It's not, doesn't have to add banyak sangat sampai jadi panjang, just play a bit with the change the camera angle ke focus ke apa ke. And other than that, I think everything is okay, just everything is nice, everything put well together, tak ada rasa yang pelik sangat ke apa ke, and you guys did a good job. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hilmi. I would like to present Mr. Nizam Razak to give out his comments.
Hi everyone. Congrats for finishing up your FYP. From the animation that I can see, I think you guys are very smart in limiting the scale of your set. There's only one set, 2 characters, and a very simple in a way story. So I think this is one of the things that I would like to puji lah, because I think some people when you go FYP, right, you want to do all this wonderful thing, all the technicalities. Tapi I think for your first time attempt as a group project, it is good to focus lah. So one set, 2 characters, and you can focus a lot. So I can see a lot of ideas again. In terms of technicalities of the animation, it's not it can be improved, but we can see the idea behind the animation. When you have more skills later on, you can actually pull off a better animation, a better directing, and I like the toon shader as well. But again, I agree with Mr. Hilmi just now. So I think when in animation, you need to focus on facial expression, because you want to tell a story, especially when there's not really a story to be told. It's more like a situation, right? So this guy is versus another guy. So you can play a lot more emotion. It can be more dramatic in terms of your punya sound design to make it. I think anime selalu pandai buat benda macam ni lah. It's very simple action, tapi dia punya sometimes 5 saat menjadi 5 season. They know how to drag it, make it more dramatic. So hopefully you can improve on that if you have time to do that lah. Overall is good. It's very smart of you guys. Congrats again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nizam. All right, give a round of applause to Ayo Production. Okay, thank you. Now turn off your microphone, turn off your camera. Let's move on to the next project. All right. Okay, orang tua pun pandai terror jangan pandang rendah dengan orang tua main basketball. All right, so we move on to our third animation. We already come up to our half of the session. We have title called Finders Keepers by Simple Production. Take it away, Fazra.
Good morning to my fellow friends, lecturers and panelists. Thank you for coming to our showcase. I'm Serena, the leader of Simple Production. My role for this animation is storyboard artist, character modeler, animator, and sound designer. We all know that people like to purchase discounted products during sales. and some even get into conflict when there is not much left. Inspired by that, we create a community animation called Finders Keepers, a story which is about two characters fighting for the last piece of discarded cosmetic mask in a mall. Next, I will pass it to Edward to talk about the character design.
Hello, my name is Edward. I'm the concept artist and modeler for the character, animator, and FX artist. I designed both of the character, a girl named Poppy with a cute appearance but a personality that we don't want to mess with. And that's it, the metrosexual guy with a laid-back personality. Next, I'm gonna pass to Jazmi to talk about the rigging part.
Hi, I'm Jimmy from Simple Production. The position that I'm in charge of this animation is environmental modeler, rigger, render artist, and compositor. The colors we use in the video mostly bright and vibrant to give a youthful touch to the fun and dramatic story. Next, I will pass to Kai.
Hi, I'm Kai. I'm doing concept artist for environment modeling and sound editing in this project. For the environment, we have the cosmetic store and room for both characters. Next, I will pass to Hilmi.
Hi, I'm Alvin Chi. I'm the modeler, rigger, animator, render artist, and FX artist for this project. It took 15 weeks to complete the animation from ideation until the final output. This is the first time we came up for animation production, and I can say that we have no regret for it as we have tried our best despite the problem we face.
So here is it, our final year animation, and hope everyone will enjoy it.
Yay!
All right. Looks like. Thank you. Okay, I would like to have Simple Production to turn on your microphone and also your camera. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Another 2 more. Serena. Okay. All right. Now I would like to invite Mr. Nizam Razak to give out his comments.
Hi, Simple Production. Congrats on finishing up your final year project. The best thing about your project is the simplicity, and is very complete package in my opinion, except again for the animation side, because I think animation it can be improved. But in terms of, I can imagine from the concept, because I couldn't look at your concept at this point of with this video, right? But I can see from the concept to the modeling, it's very stylized. So I like about the stylization of we punya character, and also the modeling as well. Like, I don't know the topology, but from the animation, from the video that I can see, I think it's a very clean topology, very clean, very professional done. Maybe you can work on the pen weight, because I think the pen weight need to be improved, so that maybe there's some limitation on the rigging. You might want to look at the rigging part and also the pen weight part. But overall, even the lighting, the rendering is very simple, but yet very effective, for your story. I like it very much. Congrats again.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Nizam. And now I would like to present Mr. Hilmi Ismail to give out his comments.
Hi guys, congratulations, complete. I think you guys punya animation is a bit longer than the previous projects, so good job. The animation is nice, rendering pun cantik, tapi rambut dia ada shining lebih sikit. Rambut dia macam plastik sikit punya material. Yeah, animation can be improved, but the key pose I think is clear on the emotion that or the message that you want to convey, I think. And you also have the follow through animation, the hair pun nampak natural, and the best part is your music. It plays a big role in your storytelling and on the emotion, on the what you want the audience to feel. So that's a very good job on that, on the music, whoever did it. And overall it's a great job, and good luck for your future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sir.
All right. Now give it a applause to Simple Production. Okay. Dah, turn off. Apa benda ni? All right. Okay. All right. So for now, I would like to present our fourth animation from Kaiju Production entitled Phone Caper.
Good day and Assalamualaikum. We are from Kaiju Production. My name is Siti Anisa and I am the team leader in this project. And my teammates will introduce themselves.
Hi everybody and have a good day. I'm Wong Wei-lun. I'm team member of Kaiju Production and my position is 3D modeling artist. As for my position, I model for the environment. And during our journey to do this project, in my opinion, this project is very fun because during the journey, I learned many things from my group member like team management and the whole process that how does a movie make. Hopefully, I can still learn more during my journey with Kaiju Production. And I hope you guys like our product. Next, I would like to pass to Aisha.
Hello everyone, my name is Aisha Nabila binti Muhammad Zamani. I am the concept artist and the graphic designer for the group, and I'm also in charge of the composition as well. Next.
Hi, my name is Tan Dek Shing.
Good day and Assalamualaikum. We are from Kaiju Production. My name is Siti Anisa and I am the team leader in this project. And my teammates will introduce themselves.
Hi everybody and have a good day. I'm Wong Wei-lun. I'm team member of Kaiju Production and my position is 3D modeling artist. As for my position, I model for the environment. And during our journey to do this project, in my opinion, this project is very fun because during the journey, I learned many things from my group member like team management and the whole process that how does a movie make. Hopefully, I can still learn more during my journey with Kaiju Production. And I hope you guys like our product. Next, I would like to pass to Aisha.
Hello everyone, my name is Aisha Nabila binti Muhammad Zamani. I am the concept artist and the graphic designer for the group, and I'm also in charge of the composition as well. Next.
Hi, my name is Tan Shing. I'm one of the members in Kaiju production also. It's my honor to meet you all. I am taking part in 3D modeling artists and animation. Besides, I'm also involved in compositing and concept art as well. Thank you.
Today, we will present to you our animation called Phone Caper. During production, we wondered how we can make our animation stand out from the rest. So through lots of discussion, we settled to take a classic turn. Our short animation was produced within 4 months with the classic black and white films in mind and silly slapstick humor sprinkled in. Classic shows like the old Mickey Mouse and humor from the classic Charlie Chaplin were our main inspirations for our project, and we hope to bring back that style into our animation as a tribute. In the end, we hope that you enjoy a blast from the past from our short animation. Thank you.
Huh? Baik, semuanya.
Adiós.
Hey, hey, give back. Hey.
Okay. I would like to invite Kaiju Production to turn on your microphone and turn on your cameras. 1, 2. Another 2 more. 3. Aisha. Alrighty. Okay. I would like to invite Mr. Hilmi Ismail to give up his comments.
Alright, hi guys.
Morning, sir.
Alright, first of all, congrats to all of you for completed your project. I like the concept, the Charlie Chaplin macam old school punya concept. Tapi dia pakai smartphone kalau kata the setting is back, years back. Tapi dia pakai smartphone, so a bit of kat situ lah kan. Tapi it's okay. Because the mood is dia cerita lawak, so it's okay to have that mix of that. So, acceptable lah. And even though you guys do it in black and white, the character ada some part they still outstanding from the background. Tapi ada some shots yang dia too blend with the background, so dia kadang-kadang macam because that's the hardest part when you do black and white punya style. Dia sama ada the character will be outstanding sangat ataupun character terlalu blend sangat sampai tak nampak which one is character, which one is the background. So ada few shots yang macam tu lah, shot yang okay. So maybe you guys can have a look at that again. And the music is okay, masuk dengan the style, and the animation of course you can improve some of the poses pun ada yang boleh bagi nampak lagi kelakar, sebab to do a cerita yang comedy you have to dia punya key pose tak payah nak pergi on the realistic sangat, dah boleh belajar dengan Encik Nizam, dia banyak buat cerita komedi kan. Macam KRING ni cerita serius, Boboiboy apa Papa PP, lagi-lagi Papa Zola punya poses apa semua is very comedy punya pose. So that's how you make it stronger for the message to be delivered to the audience. That's all. Overall, thank you. Congrats, and you did a good job.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Hilmi. All right, now I would like to invite Mr. Nizam Razak to give out his comments.
Hi, Assalamualaikum to everyone. Again, congrats for finishing up. Tapi before I nak comment, I nak ask sebenarnya apa jadi ending dia tu? Dia like I didn't get what's actually happened. Kenapa dia jerit no tu? Kenapa what happened really?
Actually, ending dia tu dia nampak patung sebenarnya. Bukannya orang tu yang lari awal-awal tu. So that's why
Okay. Okay. Then that makes a lot of sense. I need to ask. Kalau tidak, I tak boleh tidur hari ni kan, wondering what's the ending is all about. I like the overall concept of you want nak buat Charlie Chaplin semua tu. I think the music fits really well. The modelling style pun nampak, you know, like dia consistent lah. The two characters consistent. Maybe the background on the character tu a bit inconsistent sikit. Tapi I think the bangunan, the two characters are consistent with your style. And if you want to do like Charlie Chaplin ke dia punya style, actually what you need to focus on ialah dia punya facial expression, right? If you look at Charlie Chaplin, memang dia punya facial expression and dia punya, orang kata the big poses lah, dia punya tangan dia, apa tu macam, then it be more lagi Charlie Chaplin lah. The visual, it does look like that, but I think in terms of execution of animation, there's a room to improve. Again, I think the part where the patung tu mungkin boleh improve lagi lah, sebab I didn't get the part lah, you know. But overall, a very good attempt. Very good. Animation pun ada idea di belakang animation tu, cuma mungkin you punya sebab baru belajar animation, right? So there's a limitation in terms of the ability to animate. Tapi I will imagine kalau you ada full ability to animate, that could be very, very nice lah. Congrats again. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Give it a to production. Hey!
Let's go.
Semangat langsung, semangat sikit. Okay, thank you. Now, turn off. Alrighty. Okay. And I hope all of you love boba tea because we're gonna have block tea. Yeah.
Assalamualaikum and hi. We are Tiny Studios and my name is Abdul Hakim and I am the leader for this project. We would like to present to you our final animation for the final year project, and before that, I want to tell you a little bit about the animation that we made together. This animation is about how an alien buys a bubble tea. We actually got inspired by the recent trend, which is the bubble tea itself. I'm pretty sure many of you guys can relate to this. Instead of a human buying a bubble tea, we wanted to make it a little bit more interesting and had an alien to buy a drink that is in fact a trend all around the world. I am the concept artist, storyboard artist, animator, and also modeled some of the props for this animation. Next, I would like to pass it to the rendering department.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Amir bin Azman. My role on this team is 2D motion graphic artist, compositor, rigging, rendering, and lighting artist. Okay, for our animation, we decided to go with a more stylized look. I work closely with Nurin to achieve this style.
Hello, I am Nurin Izzati. In this project, I mostly contribute in the development of tools and methods in order to assist our art team in their work. Or technically, I am known as technical artist. I act as a bridge between art and tech to support and maintain the pipelines and workflow. For this animation, we go for a bright and happy mood style. We start with fully painted textures with colorful tones to achieve a stylized outlook.
Hi, I'm Yuishni. I'm one of the character modelers, environment modelers, texture artists, and simulation artists. So for our environment, the whole stall is designed to look like a giant cup of bubble tea. And the design of the character, which is the cashier, is designed to be edgier, to be contrasted with the cute design of Blob.
Hello, my name is Nur Karen Anissa. I am one of the character modeler, prop designer, texture and shading artist for Blob, animator, as well as music and sound designer. Since we're going for a bright, happy theme, I included sound effects that are more cartoony to make it seem funnier and hope to make the audience laugh. During the past 14 weeks, we have put in all our efforts to make sure that our animation is something that we are proud of. Although we faced many challenges working online due to the pandemic, we had fun and learned a lot. We managed to finish our animation. We hope you enjoy.
Yeah.
Woo!
Ooh. Blah 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 blah. Wow. Ah, blah blah blah. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Blah blah. Blah. Huh? Blah. Blah 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 blah.
Okay, that's Tiny Studios. All right, Tiny Studio, you may turn off your microphones and cameras. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I would like to invite Mr. Nizam Razak to give out his comments.
Hi, Tiny Studios. Congrats. I really like you punya animation. Very, very good. It's a very complete product. But before I go into the animation part, I nak puji you punya presentation. I think it's very clear. Even though I is it live or recorded? Doesn't matter. But even though in the virtual settings, I think it's recorded kan, baju lain, right? Recorded, but the presentation is that you have this energy, right? Because you're doing animation, you're supposed to have energy when you present your ideas, even though you're not in the front of a live audience, but the energy must be there. And about you punya overall product, it's a very complete product, you know, from the, I think, the character design, from the modeling, until even you also have an attempt to buat even fluid simulation, right? And then actually the story is also understandable. So senanglah kita, this alien really like Bobati datang ke bumi, beli, and then sebelum dia naik, dia kena tumpah lah, air dia tumpah, right? So I can understand the storyline. Simple design, very cute, good color selection, good modeling, and apa tu, I see one of the smart thing that you guys did was not to focus more on animation berlari, right? So the animation is very kat situ saja, right? But I think it's very smart of you guys, you know, to limit that and maybe to focus more on the other things, like when you buat the one of the best thing about this ialah bila masa the Bobati start to pop up, right? Because that is the main in a way the main clip or the main scene lah for this animation, right? So you managed to pull out sampai I pun rasa nak order Bobati lepas ni. Congrats, congrats, and please keep on improving, and I hope I can see you guys in the industry, or maybe you want to continue in your degree. All the best after this.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, thank you, Mr. Nizam. Now I would like to invite Mr. Hilmi Ismail to give out his comments.
Well, congrats guys. macam Mr. Nizam cakap, it's a very complete project. Render cantik, colour pun cantik, animation pun
Terima
nice.
kasih.
Camera work pun is very good. Ada you direct the audience into the right place. Senang direct macam tu. So your story is very simple, so you just direct to the right place. And then audio pun nice, ada suara sikit. Suara Nurin
And very nice stuff, yeah.
Bancu air pun is a very well done job. And cuma ending tu I just tak faham sikit lah kenapa dia tarik tu, ada kawan dia tak puas hati dengan dia ke ataupun mesin dia dah habis masa ke, I don't understand that, tapi it's okay. Tapi overall the look and feel semua is very good. It's a very macam mana, cerita tu dah boleh pergi nak buat tambah the next episode pun dah boleh lah, kita boleh I can say that like kalau nak jadi macam short animation kan, slapstick punya style, dah boleh buat dah lah sebenarnya. So that's all, good job.
Thank
congrats.
Thank you
very much. Assalamualaikum.
All right, guys, give him a round of applause. Thank you, Mr. Hilmi. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Okay, you may turn off your microphone and also camera, dears. Okay, and now we're off to our final animation. It's called The Last Game. And it's a bit emotional. Take it away, Azra.
Hi, good morning to everyone. Welcome to our final presentation. My name is Ganjaing and I'm the group leader of Fast and Serious Production. And these are my group members, Tan Rouyi, Chen Yiyan, Vijajin, and Chao Zihui. So, for our animation, it's called The Last Game, which is a tribute to a late legendary basketball star named Kobe Bryant. He passed away tragically in an unfortunate accident early this year.
The story can actually be understood a few ways, visually in the animation. A boy named James is recalling the time he plays and trains basketball with Kobe Bryant. James can also be a representation of the fans around the world who miss Kobe Bryant in the court.
We stylized the character with sharp edge along with high contrast of color to create the sporty look. We also applied focus lighting and some effects to create the mood we wanted for the animation.
This is our first attempt to create a short animation from scratch in the team. We have learned a lot about teamwork, independence, time management, communication skill, and of course 3D animation technique during the course of the project.
Lastly, not to mention that we have also learned how to work with each other virtually with the tools taught by the lecturers. We are satisfied with our work and we also feel accomplished to be able to finish it in a short period of time. So without further ado, we would like to present you our animation. We hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you.
Those things are the same across the board. And so that is my message. Don't look at what I did, but look at how I did it, right? The how. And then you can really transfer that over into any profession, any discipline.
Okay, hopes no one tries for that. All right, I would like to invite Fast and Serious, not Fast and Furious, I know, production to open their mic and also open the cameras. Hello, hi there. Now, the Amois is here. Okay, now I would like to invite Mr. Hilmi Ismail to give up his comments.
Right. Hi guys, congratulations.
Hi.
Hi.
Completing a project. The animation and people semua cantik, and I think you did a good job in finding a good reference in basketball. Boleh nampak lah that you guys use a good reference and you use it nicely to put it into the animation. And siap ada net animation tu kan waktu bola terjatuh. So it's very nice. You did very detailed work on that. And Toon Shader is being very popular right now, I think. The sound effects and the music is also nice, and tadi sebenarnya sangkut-sangkut, so I buka balik dekat YouTube untuk tengok balik. So actually, yeah, it's a very polished project. Animation pun polished, camera angle pun okay. You guys boleh main dengan with the actions punya part tu kan, nampak everything is very clear. I think everything is just nice. Tak tahu nak, I don't have any other comment to improve that. So overall it's a good job. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Tak banyak pen. Bagus Semua suka. Thank you, Mr. Hilmi. All right, I would like to invite Mr. Nizam Razak to give out the final comments.
Hi everyone at Fast and Serious Production. I really enjoy the animation. I the feel lah, But before I go into that, any one of you guys play basketball? You guys love basketball?
No. We do love basketball, but we didn't play.
Okay, so what makes you, want to do this tribute to Kobe?
When we first saw the title that we need to choose for our animation, so we saw that there's a basketball title, so we just choose that and tribute to Kobe because we knew that Kobe passed away, and we just feel like kind of sad. Yeah. So we to tribute him.
Yeah, so yes, I will comment on the technical, but I think the most important thing, you managed to pull off the emotional factor, because not many animation can do that, even though your technicalities is still can be improved, but I think what most important is what you want to show, what you want to express is there, memang feel like you rasa dia sedih, and it's very simple with the lighting, not only with I think the combination of everything, like the lighting, the animation is quite simple, limited, but in a way you can see a lot of research been done for basketball, and then you can see like simple shading, and then with the when you see the trophy punya cabinet semua, I think very well done, very good directing as overall, and the music also very kena lah, is it I notice all of you, the music tak rasa pelik macam my era, during my era when we do animation, the music, the sound effects really all over the place, but I think for you guys especially, and for the others as well, the sound design is really well done. I think have something to do with Mr. Ajoy, must be. Congrats. Congrats. I really like the overall animation, and hopefully you can see you guys in the maybe in the industry later on. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, give a final round of applause to Fast and Serious.
Well done, guys.
Okay, we have come to conclusion about all of our 6 animation. And now for the closing remarks, I would like to invite Mr. Hilmi Ismail to give his overall comments and closing remarks.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Shakira. Overall, I would like to congrats to all of you guys because everyone completed the project. And most of most of you guys did a very good job in delivering a project. I can see that the technical side of the project is very good. We have a very good potential. Technical ni benda yang I think yang dah semakin banyak improve lah from in terms of diploma punya students from MMU, and the rigging pun okay. So benda tu boleh cepat nak masuk industri. You guys can easily blend in the industry sebab dah ada that kind of level, rendering dah okay. But in terms of animation, I understand that diploma tak fokus sangat on that. And to be honest, kita orang nak cari animator pun susah sebenarnya. So if mana-mana siapa yang ada bakat, if you guys have minat and bakat in animation, can focus more on that, and senang lagi nak dapat lah sebab tak ramai 3D animator, makin banyak modeling je banyak sekarang. Tapi overall you guys did a good job. Macam tadi Mr. Nizam cakap lah, audio pun cantik, nice, very well done. Compared to the best yang dulu-dulu kan. Other parts is I think just that ni kira semua dah habis dah grad.
This one dia orang punya final.
So lepas ni kerja lah kan.
Yeah, insyaAllah.
Okay, so siapa yang nak masuk industri tu, I wish you guys a very good luck, dapat kerja, ada rezeki, dapat masuk mana-mana studio that you guys nak masuk. And siapa yang nak continue study into degree pun good luck in that. And even though siapa yang tak sambung ataupun siapa yang sambung pun, we always belajar, we always learn new things. Even sampai sekarang pun I myself still explore new things in animation, in rendering, in rigging and other stuff. Because that's the process. We are a very technical and very skill-based punya industry. So we always have to learn new things. We always have to adapt to new technologies. Macam mana nak render lagi cepat, macam mana nak animate lagi cantik, lagi laju, and everything must have evolved from the previous 10 years until now, and another 10 years pun akan ada banyak lagi new technologies that we can use. So always explore and explore. Find good mentors out there to learn from them, and inshallah you guys will be success in your future. That's all.
Okay, give a round of applause to Mr. Hilmi Ismail. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sarahim Hilmi.
Thank you. Okay, boss kita, Mr. Nizam Razak. Would you like to give your overall comments and closing remarks?
Again, congrats to everyone. Thank you, Ms. Shakira. Thank you, Mr. Ajo. Thank you, Mr. James. Thank you, everyone, for inviting me to be part of this panel. Dah lama dah I tak be part of panel, and now pula kena be part of panel during COVID-19 punya pandemic ni, and we need to do it virtual. Overall, I like the simplicity and the focus of everyone, because you know, sometimes we do animation ni kita ada banyak idea nak buat macam legenda, nak buat macam ada army lawan dengan army, you know. So what I like, I think because of the lecturers also guide you guys pretty well, is to focus. You know, we can see limited characters, only to 2 characters, so you can see more on fundamental issues lah. You know, when you have more technical skills later on, you can attempt to buat benda lagi complex. Tapi at the beginning ni, because you're in diploma, right? So you just enter this industry, so you need to be able to focus. To focus on the character, to focus on the lighting, the music as complete package is more important lah. So that's the thing that I like the most. I think I've attended, maybe not as a panel, but also attended as an audience as well for previous years. I think this one, even though I attended, everything is degree, not diploma, right? Previously, but for this diploma, I can see that it's a complete product. I think that's more important lah, because kalau for us, when we want to hire, when we want to recruit part of our team, we want to see those who can complete their project, to complete their things on tak kisahlah cabaran ni COVID ke, buat kat rumah ke, janji you can complete the task. Is very important to get things done lah, you know. And good job and amazing achievement in my opinion, especially for me lah, I paling impressed because of COVID-19. You need to do macam daripada rumah kan, and then these challenges actually, yes, it is a sort of a disadvantage from you because you need to do from home. Maybe some of you would argue kalau you were together, lagi cantik you boleh buat, tapi I would differ lah, because for me, this is the new norm, this is the new era whereby you need to be able to work from home. And I just told my team, semalam I told to my team, I cakap, you know, we need to adapt to because today we are working from home. We need to adapt to be able to work at the studio and also at home. And I think this is one of the key interview question that you will face later on. So you can proudly say, cakap you buat you punya FYP kat rumah and then you manage to get it done. I think that's a big plus for your future employee, because your employee will say, okay, this team or this individual can actually do their job dekat rumah and juga dekat if they have a studio lah. So I think a very plus point, you know. And I think a lot of people ask us the industry kan, apa you nak buat selepas ini? Again, you have two choices right now, maybe more, I don't know. Tapi the two main choices is whether or not you want to continue to be the industry atau want to continue as your degree. I think both are okay, both choices are okay. Both are the pro and cons. But I agree with Mr. Hilmi just now, whatever you buat, a degree ke, masuk industry ke, you need to invest on your punya skill lah. You know, skill is very important because we are a creative. We need creative and also skill, a technical skill, right? So you must keep on improving. So you have a chance when I did my FYP project, actually after FYP, after I dah lega macam you guys sekarang, dah bersyukur sekarang kan, tengah all the nervous semua tu dah hilang, tapi we still go on to apply for job and also improve kita punya portfolio lagi. If you think that you can still improve, don't stop, because you can still improve and keep improving. Tapi in a way, janganlah sampai bila-bila you nak improve you punya short animation ni, you can do other projects, right? But I think for the next 1 or 2 months, maybe ada something that you want to improve, you can do that, so to make you punya project lagi complete lah, you know. And I would advise in terms of CV, you punya resume, please do it properly, because right now is a very tough time to get jobs because of the pandemic issue, right? So you must learn how to send the email properly, do interview properly, because I know you guys youngsters, I ni zaman kita pun dah berumur 30 lebih, so we have a different era, right? So you guys, you can have fun, but you have to remain professional as well. So learn how to be professional, be on time when you interview, send a proper resume. Jangan hantar resume CC kepada semua company, ya, sebab you need to be specific to, okay? So these are the things that we came to notice. Some students dia hantar semua company, some salah nama company, nak apply company A letak company B. So I think lecturers, please vet orang punya resume, so because this shows you punya professionalism lah. And in my studio, I don't know about the other studio, I don't look in the term of technical. If you are entry level, if you like diploma or degree, we will look in term of potential. It's more important. So potential meaning that you have to be professional. You must show that the ability to work in a team. One of the best thing that why you in MMU, sebab you work in group work, so you dah biasa in a way communicate, and now you biasa communicate even from social distancing, jauh lagi, right, dari rumah ke rumah. So you have the ability to work from home. That thing is very a plus point working under MMU punya structure. That can be a plus point. And also please keep on, jangan just bye-bye pada tu punya Mr. Ajoy, Miss Shakira, jangan just bye-bye saja, you know. So just minta dia punya advice so that they can guide you through the process of getting jobs, and then they do know other studios out there, they have connections as well. And don't be too picky lah. I think for when you want to go to industry, kalau you nak go to the industry, don't be too picky, sebab right now it's very hard to find jobs, okay? And then you need to be able to, in a way, go from one software to another software. For example, maybe I'm not so sure, maybe you pakai Maya, tapi you must be able to maybe switch to Blender, maybe because these are just tools lah. And for Monsta, you know, maybe some of you have this question, are we hiring or not? Yes, we are hiring. We are still hiring. Kita ada, right now we have about 120 people. We are working on a movie right now called Mekamato movie, and we also have Mekamato series, and our series is already picked up by Cartoon Network for APAC region, meaning Korea, Japan, and New Zealand, Australia, including South Asia lah. So we do want people to join us to be able to complete this project. And we're not only focused on one project after another lah. Kita ada Mekamato, we have Papa Pipi, we have Boboiboy, we have a few more IPs that we want to develop lah. So for those who want to go to apply, if you want to apply to our studio, you can check out the details at, I think, our website kita orang ada, or you can actually email your resume at career@animonsta.com. And whatever you guys buat lepas ni, you guys go to the industry, I wish you all the best. And if you continue your study, I wish you all the best as well. Hopefully semua mendapat rezeki yang bagus, mendapat pekerjaan apa pun yang you wanted in your career lah. Again, I would like to thank you everyone for having me, and thank you so much kepada lecturers kita kerana invited me and Mr. Hilmi, and I hope that I can join you guys in the future session as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, give a round of applause to Mr.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Guys, we really appreciate it.
Very encouraging.
Semua suka nak kita punya panel-panel semua. Aish. Okay. Alright. For now, lastly, I would like to invite the subject lecturer to make an appreciation notes and closing remarks. Mr. James Teo and also Mr. Nizam Zaki. Mr. James Teo.
Right. Can you guys see me? Alright, my hands are all sweaty, you know, I'm at the back controlling everything. So hello everyone. Well, it has been an awesome ride, isn't it? Well, to the students, congratulations. Give yourself a big pat at the back for all your hard work. Yes, pat the back. Alright. First of all, I would like to thank the panelists today, Mr. Nizam, Mr. Hilmi, for being part of this showcase. It is indeed our biggest honor to have both of you, the giants of Malaysia animation industry, to be here with us today. We can't thank you enough for it. Students, please say thank you and give a round of applause to Mr. Nizam, Mr. Hilmi for their time and efforts. Please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Right, to the students, I want to let you guys know that I'm super proud of you guys, you know. In fact, even prouder as I get the chance to see you guys grow. From the very first semester, first subject with me, 3D modeling, and 2.5 years later, the last semester, FYP with me. Well, you know,
Don't cry.
you guys grew a lot. Well, I don't mean physically, but okay, if that applies to you, well, good for you. But I mean from the start, where some of you guys don't even have an idea where is the alternate key on the keyboard. Yeah? Some of you guys who cannot present in front of people because of anxiety, and some of you guys who just can't get used to practical learning, which means to do work on your assignments almost every day. Right, but today you managed to complete an animation production from A to Z in around 14 to 15 weeks only. Yeah. So not to forget as well, you guys have done it virtually. And to me, it's rather challenging. I mean, you know, but I'm really impressed, and then I'm really glad to see that everything is done, completed. All right. So, well, it's a pity that we can't get together in the campus, even in your final semester. We love you a lot. We want to see you, you know. We want to have like makan-makan as well as with the panels, but you know, we can't do it now. But I do hope that we can see you one day in the future still, you know, somewhere. So it doesn't matter if you are continuing your degree or working. So, but please do say hi when you see us, or perhaps a teh tarik session if we have time. All right. Until then, do take good care, stay safe. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Lastly, not to forget our audience. Thank you for those who are currently watching this live stream. We appreciate your kind support and have a great day ahead. And also, Mr. Nizam is gonna give like a short speech later on. You know, the poster, some motion graphic is all done by him, and yeah, he did a very good job as well as the whole entire diploma program. And me as the program coordinator, I would like to thank the team because even though I'm the subject lecturer for this FYP, I think all of us have been putting a lot of efforts into grooming this batch of students, a lot of them. So thank you. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Nazim Zaki tak masuk lagi. So sorry, Mr. Nazim Zaki is actually guarding the YouTube. So he's on that that division right now. Okay. Tak ada Encik Nazim? James?
Not too sure whether he's around.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Nazim. Okay. He said everything that Mr. James Teo say, he seconded.
That is a very easy job for him.
Okay. All right. Now, for the final, I think we haven't given a round of applause to Mr. James Teo. Can we have a round of applause to Mr. James Teo for his
Thank
Semua budak-budak sayang ni, semua budak-budak manja. Sayang je diorang semua.
Sayang juga teacher dia.
Okay, for our final ceremony, I would like to invite all of the students to turn on their camera, not microphone, camera.
As well as the lecturer.
Yes, and also the lecturers. We would like to have a photo sessions among all.
Saya student.
Daniel, can you take a photo? James is handling the OBS.
Yeah, I'm doing the YouTube thing, so.
Saya nak ambil foto. Oh.
Mr. Ajoy, can you take the photo? Dia pro ni, Mr. Ajoy ni pro foto-foto ni. Boleh pandang. Encik Ajoy, tolong ambil foto.
The lecturers, I'm asking the lecturers to come in as well.
Yeah. Nak tengok semua orang.
I akan screenshot je.
At least ada dua orang ambil gambar lah. So kita nak cantik.
Okay, dah ke belum?
Belum lagi.
I rasa team tak datang lah. All the other lecturers. We can wait for another 1 minute. If not, then okay.
Boleh.
Madam Iwada has come in.
Mute deh. Semua jumpa makan dulu.
Mari semua lecturer masuk dalam. Apa budak motion graphic pun buka je. This is diploma punya session. So it's alright.
Okay, saya buka.
It's okay, yeah. They are for diploma motion graphic. You guys join. The more, the merrier.
Kau patient, you punya camera dah slanted. Shazza Akmal, please turn on your camera.
Jangan malu-malu.
Jangan malu-malu. Tu dia.
Am I part of this? I don't think so.
Okay dah.
Okay. Alright, I think Madam Aini is coming in.
You punya camera dah slanted.
Nurin, you might want to mute yourself.
Nurin, mute mic Nurin.
Alright, is Madam Aini coming in? I don't see her still around.
Right.
Perhaps we can go first.
Okay. On your count, Mr. Ajoy.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, Chief. And
one more time.
Okay, Madam Aini is coming in. Okay, I meet her already. Okay, one more time, yeah.
Dah, siapa? Cik dah left pula tu.
Cik dah left. Tak apalah, I mean, nasib dah. Nasib,
1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Yay!
Okay, guys, you can say thank you to everyone now. You can turn on your microphone and
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Congratulations.
Hey, dah great. Yay!
Awesome.
Thank you Syakira jadi motion. Thank you Sudania ajar motion. Thank you Mr. Jam ajar semua. Thank you.
We would like to thank the panels for their time. These are managers,
for your time and
director.
Thank you Nizam. Thank you so much sebab ni.
Thank you everyone. All the best. Thank you also to the lecturer Mr. James, Ajoy, Miss Shakira. this is you punya hard work as well, and you have trained them well. Hopefully they can be more successful after this. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Nizam. Thank you, Mr. Hilmi. And thank you, the students and the audience, of course, for watching us. I would like to take the opportunity to actually have a closing remarks on this. Thank you so much for stay tuning with us. Bye-bye.
Yeah, we have the second session later on in the afternoon.
Oh,
we
yeah.
have Diploma Motion Graphic, which will be starting at 12 p.m. Yeah, 12 noon. So if you guys want to watch the Diploma Motion Graphic students as well, please stay tuned on this channel. We will be right back on 12 at 12. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you
Thank you
guys.
so much.
Bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
is I need the guys to take all the food and everything from the bus and put it here and with the tikar. Okay? Siapa-siapa lagi kau biar berak? Kindly sponsor all the KFCs that you'll be eating later on. Okay, dah boleh? Boleh. Oh, boleh. Hey, yang set. Bye. Yang set. We are going to divide everyone into 5 groups. Okay? 5 groups. You cannot choose. This is a bonding trip. You're gonna deal with whoever that you assign to you. Let's go. Mushi, Rais Azam, Christina, Shantian. Tina. Senang ya? Oh. Korang akan menang. Ganti kan? We have 3 activities today. Okay, the first thing we're gonna tarik tali. You know what's tarik tali, right? One, two, three, go! Apa yang penting? Let's go! Itu saja.
Okay, ada count.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
1, 2, go! 1, 2, go! 1, 2, go! 1, 2, go! Tak ada benda player ke? Okay, each group 1 person. Okay, we're gonna judge you by the criteria of the tallest, the strongest, and the prettiest. Later on, we're gonna have lectures going around, and then we're just gonna judge lah. It's just a game, okay? This
But
3D modeling. Yes. The actual one, okay?
Kapal selam. Ni kat istana.
Kapal selam sama je.
This is our reference.
Oh, ada reference.
Satu, dua, tiga. Siapa chef kat sini? Siapa chef kat sini?
Aris lah, Jamal lah. Saya beli pinggan ni. Yang lauk tadi saya cantik.
And some lamb food.
Nah,
there you go.
buat claim lah.
Haris, uniform.
For every activity that we had. So it's a cumulative point for the sand castle,
and also the tarik tali. So what do you guys think? Which group is the winner for the third prize? Hey, ready? 1, 2, 3. Whatever that you receive is just a small gift, okay? Be it the memory that stays, okay? Alright.
Assalamualaikum and good afternoon everyone. Welcome back to MMU Diploma Virtual Showcase 2020. I am Dana Ludin on behalf of the Digital Motion Graphic majoring, and you are now tuning in to the second session of the showcase where we will preview the final year project from the majoring of Digital Motion Graphics. Now, on behalf of the organizing team, we are pleased to welcome you. Now, before we start, I would like to call out all our digital motion graphics students. Are you here today? Turn on your mics and cameras and give us a short shout. Woohoo! Okay, guys, ready? Yes! Ready. All right, let's get this started off. Now, it is a pleasure for me to introduce to you our honorable panelists for today. First and foremost, we have Mr. Jazmi. Jamal.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Given your substantial experience in both the creative and educational area, thank you for being with us today. Whoa. Okay, the next panelist for today, we have Mr. Fauzi Yusoff, Creative Director of EFozy, Design Consultant, and what I would know him of as a visual enthusiast. Thank you for being with us today.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Naldin, and thank you everyone for inviting me for these sessions. I'm glad to be back again to support you guys and to be one of the panelists for today's session. Right, thank you guys.
Now, we hope all students can benefit from the comments and feedbacks given today. These are very extraordinary panelists that we have, so we hope to learn from each other. Now, let us begin with the first group, the Morph Production. Now, Morph Production, are you with us today?
Yes, madam. Yes.
All right. Wait, now just get your cameras ready, okay? Now, an interesting fact about this group, we actually invited them personally to showcase their final year project as they were from the first batch. So I give to you the Morph Production. If you guys are ready, let's have a look at their video.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to the respected panels, to my lovely lecturers and to my fellow students. I am Alang Arif Akil bin Muhammad Ghazali. I represent my group Morph Production, and I was also one of the students from the first batch for Diploma in Digital Motion Graphic.
Hello, my name is Nazrul. I'm the first batch student of Diploma in Digital Motion Graphic.
So before I start, please allow me to take this opportunity to thank the respected panels that are willing to spend their time for us today. So I would also like to thank my dear lecturers for guiding us through this whole 2.5 years. It was an experience of a lifetime, and I will surely use and apply the experience in my daily life in the real world. So to start off, I will explain to you guys about our final year project. For this project, we were assigned to create a launching opening gimmick of an Apple internal event called celebrating 13th year of iPhone on LED panel, which the size is resolution of 3072 times 1024. So we took around 2 weeks to come up with a complete and solid idea before we start with the production. Sketching on pieces of paper to create a storyboard was a hard step to begin with, but after few consultations, we completed the storyboard and we proceed with the production. For the mood board, we decided to go with something minimalistic and clean. As we all know, minimalistic and clean represents, or it resembles, Apple and iPhone itself.
During the production, we had to create 3D models of 13 types of iPhone, simulation of water, typography animation, lighting setup, and many more. The software that we used to create this project were Autodesk Maya, Adobe After Effects, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Audition, and Adobe Illustrator. The best part of this project is there are only 2 people working on this project, me, myself, and Alang, and we struggle every single week. I hope you will enjoy watching our video. Thank you.
Now I would like to call upon Mr. Jamal to give out his comments.
All right. Regarding this comment and feedback, based on your video, I think it's a great job. You have done it very well in terms of technical execution. However, there's still lack of understanding about the Apple design philosophy. I think if you're familiar with the content, Steve Jobs and the earliest philosophy in terms of simplicity, reducing, being minimalist, and reducing a lot of clutterness, I think you might understand how does the montage works. I will stop at the moment because I still have plenty comments for that. I'll give the space for Fauzi to comment on this project.
All right, Mr. Fauzi Yusoff.
Okay, right. Thank you very much, Mr. Jazmi. Okay, right. I saw your just now. I mean, I saw the video presentation just now. Okay. Yes. I agree with Mr. Jazmi because this is where we have to understand the concept. Okay. So as a student, right, I do understand that students mostly they have eager to to explore something new. Okay, but yet you need to make sure that the energy that you have, right, is contribute to the right concept. Okay, because if you understand the concept of the product, right, and of course that's why it's very important to have a research. Okay, before we start do the works, we need to do the research first. Okay, so if the research match with your capabilities, with your strengths, okay, so try to make that as as an advantage. So that's why when you do this kind of work, then you can give your energies into the right product. Okay, because I've noticed that I kind of like all the animation is good. Maybe they choose because of the music. Okay, the music is very dramatic. It's like a very like a cinematic kind of presentation. So that's why it's very important when you do this kind of work, you need to have a benchmark. You go take a look on the real products. So to make it aligns, right? It's not about technical. It's not about the concept. It's about the idea. Okay, the idea of how you want to implement your skills into a specific works. So that you can see once you understand that based on the research, then it will be easy for you because because I do understand most of students they have a certain skill. So might as well you use that skill into the right format. Okay, right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Just to like add on term of technical executions, I'm quite wondering why you choose on the landscape screen size. You might to explain on the aspect ratio of the screen size?
Actually, we are given the screen size, like we are assigned to make a launching gimmick opening for an event. So it will be shown actually on an LED panel with that resolution.
All right. Okay. If you are doing the aspect ratio of the screen size, some of the components are, the text, the composition of the design, somehow is beyond the screen safe areas. I can see that, let's say if I go to the, 0.44, the timestamp was there, then you can see the information delivered is off the screen size. So again, it depends on your mood board. I think that's a room for improvement if you can really look into it. And also, of course, for this is a lesson learned because in order to do any screen size for events specifically and not a normal aspect ratio, please do consider about the information composition. All right.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you very much, both panelists. Thank you, Moth Production. Now, we are going to view the final year project from this year's student. A bit of info on the topics for this year's students. They actually have 3 choices of topics to choose from. One, a travel and tourism promotional video, which is the Visit Malaysia 2021. Second is the event launching gimmick, which is a diploma virtual showcase, ironically. The third, the last but not least, which is an explainer video for a matchup smart blender. Now let's begin with the second group, Hias. Hias, are you here? Please get ready, turn on your mics and also cameras. Now Hias is made out of 4 group members, which is Muhammad Razin, Amirul Haikal, Iqbal, and also Zakari. Now if you guys are ready, let's have a look at their video.
And good afternoon to all the panels, the lecturers, and to all my fellow classmates. We are from Group Hias, and this is our group members. Myself, Muhammad Razin bin Azahar, ID 1161-200-405.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Mereka bin Ami Hassan. My student ID is 1181201085.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Iqbal bin Muhammad Idris. Student ID number 118-120-1980.
Hi there, my name is Zakir Abdul Muhammad and my student ID number is 117-1103-191.
We have chosen the third topic, that is explanation video to a mashup blender. We have given a script to visualize the outcome of the commercial with our own creative ideas. For now, I will pass it to Zach to explain our brief experience of our group.
Actually, we had a good experience, I would say, and there was complications where we had to do liquid simulation. We need to do a liquid simulation for our blender, and for the 2D part, we had to do 2D character rigging and animating, and that was quite good, I would say. And you know, combining 3D and 2D, that was new.
Our concept is mainly on 2D, but we have put some elements on 3D to make it more interesting for the viewers to watch. The visualized color scheme we have chosen is pastel colors for the product to make it eye-catching from the rest.
In completing our final year project, we are using AI Illustrator, Adobe After Effects, Adobe Premiere Pro and 3D Max software. For the 2D environment and 2D characters, we are using AI Illustrator and Animate in After Effects. For the 2D Blender and 3D environment, we are using Maya software for animation and compile everything in Premiere Pro. Thank you.
We all know that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Ensuring yourself to have a decent breakfast supplies your body with the required nutrition and boosts your morale. But what are you going to do when you find yourself in a rush and you can't imagine what to create out of the random items sitting in your fridge? Strawberries, carrots, and peanuts. What can we possibly do with this kind of ingredients when our mind is focused on getting to work? Make the most of what you already have by reading your ingredients out loud and listen as the Mashup Blender presents you with the custom smoothie recipes from its extensive database. Get detailed recipe instructions as you move about your kitchen. It's like having your own kitchen assistant. The Mashup Blender is the smart blender that talks to you. You can even evade that roaring blender sound, since the Mashup Blender plays upbeat music while it prepares your smoothie, alerting you when it's ready. Want to start the day with a high note? Let Mashup Blender play you some Michael Jackson too. Why settle for a boring old blender? Try the Mashup Blender and discover how to easily blend an assortment of smoothies that are jam-packed with nutritious ingredients and that taste out of this world. Find the Mashup Blender on your website or wherever you buy your home appliances. Share your connection online with the hashtag MashUpMyMorning.
Now I would like to call upon our first panel, Mr. Jazmi, to give out his comments.
All right, thank you, Dee. At first, there's a lot of improvement regarding this project lah. At first, I'm wondering your color palettes because you mentioned about your color palettes consist from pastel colors, but apparently, I'm not sure what is your mood board look like, because in this segment of your animation 2D and mixed with 3D, the color codes value is a bit off if you are converting to 2D and 3D. That is my primary comment lah, the color palettes. And then number two, maybe you can answer this first lah, because you need to defend regarding your color chosen palettes. Yep.
Based on Illustrator, the color palettes and the Maya color palettes is somewhat different in the post-production. That's why we're trying to make it seamless as possible. That is the outcome that we can achieve.
All right. Okay. Probably you need to find a way to do some sort of color balancing on a different software like DaVinci or something else, just to make sure everything in very consistent color scheme lah. All right. Okay. Number two. Again, I think you are struggling doing the liquid simulation on the particles. I think you're done it in Maya, isn't it?
Yes, we done it in Maya using particles.
I'm just wondering, what have you learned from then?
Firstly, we're trying to make the water simulation or liquid simulation by using Bifrost, but it's some of laggy or trying is the Maya will crash. So we trying other solution. We ask our lecturer to guide us. They asked us to do the particle simulation. So we trying. So we we just use the emitter and other sort of particles. Then we put it with what do you call vortex, or then we shoot it in the output position.
Okay.
So we achieve that liquid form.
If you're doing a second time, for instance, what is the best solution for this?
The best.
If you have a chance, yeah.
The best solution we will try to tweak it a bit, because the form of the liquid and the form of the mesh of the liquid is low. It's not much not much polygons there, so we need to increase it a bit to make it exactly like liquid.
I see. I think if you do a lot of detailed liquid simulations, I do believe you will need more computer power, which is not recommended by the students. I mean, it's quite difficult to take computer powers. But I think in the motion graphic world, it's quite have a lot of creativity. You might find another solution for that. And then the third one, I think the most obvious is the shades that you're doing. Some of the icons or objects, the shade is somehow similar to the button icons, but however, it doesn't have consistency regarding the shades of your design. So I think lesson learned from this, please do consider the shading for your objects or interface. Please do make sure it has consistency. That's one of my part. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Now I would like to call upon Mr. Fauzi Yusoff to give out his comments.
Okay, first of all, I don't understand for this kind of project, there's a lot of people involved, and there's a lot of talents being, you put a lot of efforts to contribute. Everyone's want to contribute their talents, their skills, okay, that is good. I can see everyone is struggling, to contribute their parts, okay, so that's a good thing, right? So that's why I think for the technical aspects, and of course you guys can, you can improve further later on. And what is my concern is the concept, okay? Because as a director, right, you need to understand how to balance the, the skills and the advantage and disadvantage from your group, okay? So everyone can do works. So how you want to, to set a concept. So that's why for me, pre-production is very important. Okay, pre-production is when you set the mood board, okay, the concept. So once you have all the pre-production, it firms, right, then everything we follow basically just like pre-productions. Okay, and one thing that I noticed that when I saw this kind of works, right, and I believe the pre-production is not firm. Okay, whereby your plannings and your strategy is not there. And since everyone's just contribute, but how you want to, as a director, how you want to balance that. Okay, so that is very important, because to be honest, right, when you put this kind of work in publics, right, people don't see the lack of technical. People will start to think about how come there's a motion graphics and all of a sudden there's a 3D, and the mixture in two codes, it doesn't synchronize. Okay, so that is come from point of view as an audience. So that is the first impression that people will ask, because they found the difference in the directions. Okay, so if you focus more on the pre-productions, right, then you have a guide. Then you have a clear guide, as in like, you know what, this is our mood board, we have to follow this one. We have to follow the color, we have to follow the mood board, we have follows the shape, and everything will look standardized. Okay, so that's why I don't want to comment much on the technical, because you guys did well in the technical. Okay, and you can improve from there. But in terms of the directions, because that is very important, especially when you want to apply for a job later on. Okay, you want to do some freelance or something, so people will judge that first. Okay, so the direction is very important. So how to overcome that problem is make sure the pre-productions is firm. Okay, before if you start something, you must, the pre-production, the storyboard, everything is firm, especially when you do 3Ds. Okay, and there's a lot of rendering progress, and there's a lot of amendments, that kind of stuff. So might as well you spend everything, spend your time and efforts on the pre-production, so that you save time later on. You don't have to render again so many times. So that's why preparation is very important. So focus more on the pre-productions, especially when you work in a big group like this. Okay, right. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for your feedback. Okay.
All right, guys, let's give a round of applause to the Hias.
Yeah.
All right, now let's go off to the second group, Budak Nakal Production. Budak Nakal Production, if you're here, please turn on your cameras and be prepared. Now, this group is made out of 4 people, which is Muhammad Farhan, Shaza Akmal, Muhammad Fauzan, and also Muhammad Hafiz. Now, if you guys are ready, let's have a look at their video.
Thank you for being with us here today. We are from Group Budak Nakal Production. I'm Farhan.
I'm Hafiz.
I'm Shaza.
And I'm Fauzan. Okay, for this project, we choose the travel and tourism promotional video as our final year project. The style we are going for is simple cartoonish 3D styles. We had a good and tough experience making this project because this is the first time we had an online project.
Effects. We use Maya for and we use After Effects for composition.
We hope you guys enjoy our final product.
Yay!
Yay.
Now, I would like to call upon Mr. Jazmi to give out his comments.
Oh, why it's always my turn? Okay,
Okay, we shall switch lepas ni.
Okay, it's okay. This I'll go first due to respecting my logo here. Yeah, Visit Malaysia. Right, guys. The thing is, when you're talking about promotional places, I think you've done scout places, all these places. I think you know what's going on that places, and you know. But then again, I wonder, ultimate wondering, why you choose low poly for this? I think you can defend on that. Yeah. Yep. You also don't know? All right, no problem. Well, you need to define. I mean, you need to defend your works because, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sorry. We choose low poly because we want to make a simplicity on the environment, but mainly focus on the KLCC and stuff.
All right. Okay. There's two things here that I want to consider. I want you to consider lah. Number one, you said you want to do low poly, simplicity. That is just the environment lah. I mean the overall environment. However, what you are really confused me when you go for details. For instance, the first quarter EFozy, you put texture on it. Once you go for full texture on it, like, is it the same concept or you are trying to push for details of the concept? However, you mentioned about simplicity, then why put textures? That will be the first artistic questions lah. Why do you put such that? And then we go through, and then you go to the Mount Kinabalu, and then suddenly it's like a game terrain. You're like, kat mana ni? You need to understand what's available on there because mostly attraction, it resemblance the meaningful or historical locations is either that or things that been recorded in Malaysian history. Why so important in that sense? Yeah, not just go there, Melaka because it's a tourism place, KL, you must understand all this meaning. Okay, that will be number one because you are doing tourism. Tourism is the most important industry for Malaysia, especially for the local tourists, right? And then number two, I do foresee that your camera works and camera control is quite a bit robot. I mean, it's not that fluid because you are pushing towards movement, showing one place to another place with fluidity. You are missing the fluidity in presenting it. And then, again, what I mean fluidity is the camera control as in like action camera control rather than a fix on a stick camera control and then look all the cars moving lah. That is just some technical part of it lah. And then I think the most important is the typography that you're trying to portray. Something is still lack and I couldn't read it in a very split second lah. So hopefully that will be some improvement like NBC. I mean, this is not applicable for you guys also. They are so applicable for everyone lah. All right, thank you.
All right, now Mr. Fauzi Yusoff.
Okay, right, thank you very much. Okay, right. Okay, in terms of the technical parts, right, I agree with Mr. Jazmi when he mentioned just now about the low police and all that, right? So, I mean, that is as an audience nowadays, right? People also can see that is like can be improved. Okay, so that's why when you work on something that is look like a lo-fi kind of things, right? If that is your capabilities, then make it as your strengths. Make it as a concept, rather than you try to create and replicate and try to make looks like it's like try to compare to the finished works by others. Okay, so if it's lo-fi, it's a low poly, then try to make that as a concept. Then people will see that as the main concept. Okay, and that's one thing. And the second thing is, I do understand when you work with 3Ds, right? It's very hard for you to, to renders, and there's a lot of things need to be considered, the hardware and the software and all that. So, but I would suggest, right, if you do this kind of works, you can always do the color corrections. Okay, the color corrections can be done in After Effects, for instance, in Premiere Pro, for instance. You just create one layers, blending modes, overlays, and everything. Put everything, the color corrections, everything will look standardized. So that is how you can manipulate the existing software. So you don't have to rely on, the 3D software to do all the lightings, all the color corrections. You can always import that to After Effects or Premiere Pro just to do the color correction. Because I noticed the videos, right, is the lighting can be improved. It looks like the color correction is not there. And that is the thing. When we see the low poly and after that, we see the color correction is not good, then people will start to judge. Okay, so that's why I do understand you want to present the ideas of doing a tourism, but try to think some things that before you start this, maybe you will think about some things not to replicate the real life. As in, like you create a street and there's a building. So when you create a street, then you must you want to create shop houses, and there's a lot of things need to be considered. So you're going to spend more time on replicate the real works. Might as well maybe you just work with the typographies, like, okay, this is Melaka, and the words of Melaka, and after that something is popping up, something like that. Because this is 3D, you are free to do, you can go out of box. So if you create some things that replicate the real life, right, then it looks a bit like, people will start to judge why this not realistic, why this the street is just like this, why there's all of a sudden there's the building over there, and where is the sunset come from. People will judge because you compare that is to the realistics, whereby you can make use 3Ds is not to replicate real life. 3D can be used, go beyond. You can do something that is not even exist yet. You can make the KRCC floating. You can make it transform, and after that it become the Menara Condong, Teluk Intan, for instance, that kind of stuff. So this is where you need to understand is to have the concept and ideas, not just to focus on technical. If you focus on technical, you will end up to create things that you already have, which is you replicate the real life. Okay, but again, I know you already done this. Okay, because I see that's a talent, that's a skill that you guys put in this work. But in future, maybe you try to, because it's 3D, you can create anything. Everything can be floating, everything can be, scattered here and there. And try not to rely on the wall. Try not to rely on the ground. Try to make some things that is, something that is the language of 3Ds. Okay, so that's one thing. And another thing is, I think, is the music. Okay, when you play with the tourisms, right, try to reflect the music that, for instance, Melaka. Does it Melaka sounds like an EDM kind of sounds? Does this place sounds like this? Okay, because I don't understand you guys have the audio department. So this is where you focus not just on the 3D, but on the post-production of the audio as well. So maybe you can put a Foley. For instance, you do like, like a birds chirping or something like that. So the sound of environment, something like that. So this is like when you do 3Ds, when you do animations, this is the thing that most of the 3D animator, especially students, they are lacking off. They just focus on the visual. But the audio, they don't focus. Whereby audio is play a big part and role in animation. So try to focus that and try to, try to take a look on more reference, have a benchmark. Then from there, you can understand more what can you produce. Okay? All right. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Okay,
Alright.
thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, let's give a round of applause for the Budak Nakal production. Alright, now let's go off to the third group, which is the, if I'm not mistaken, let me see here, the Moki Smoky. Alright, Moki Smoky, if you guys are ready, please stand by your cameras and microphones. Now, Moki Smoky is made out of 4 members, which is Nurul Najwa, Fiona Freda, Alif Al-Humaidi, and Muhammad Alif Nakiuddin. Now, if you guys are ready, let's have a look at their video.
Hello, we are from group 3 Moki Smoky. My name is Nurul Najwa. I am the team leader of the group.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Alif Nakiuddin.
Bian Zaha. Hello guys, my name is Alif Almaidi and I am one of the team members from group Moki Smoky.
Hi, we are from the group Moki Smoky and I'm one of the member. My name is Fiona Freda and I'm the creative director and the 3D modeler for this group.
Our project is to create an explainer video about a product called the Mashup Blender. The theme for the project supposedly to be vibrant and colorful. Also, the project is suitable for anyone is the age of 20 to 40 years old. We are aware for the big age gap, so we point it out. The project is to be direct and easy for everyone to follow the action.
Our journey throughout the process is not as smooth as it seems. Although we can only meet each other online, internet problems and mismatched schedules happen a lot. One of our teammates lives in Sabah, so we can only contact each other at most once in 2 days. However, in the end, we managed to get it over and complete the task in time.
Sincerely, we are grateful for your attention today. And we hope all of you enjoy our video. Thank you.
We all know that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Ensure yourself to have a decent breakfast supplies your body with the required nutrition and boost your morale. But what are you to do when you find yourself in a rush? And you can imagine what to create out of random items sitting in the fridge. Strawberries, carrots, peanuts? What can you possibly do with these ingredients when your mind focuses on getting to work? Make the most of what you already have by reading the ingredients out loud. And listen as the Mashup Blender presents you with customized recipes from its extensive database. Get detailed recipe instructions as you move around your kitchen. It's like having a kitchen assistant at home. The Mashup Blender is a smart blender that talks to you. You can even evade that roaring blender sound. With the Mashup Blender plays up music while it prepares your meal. Then alert you when it's ready. Want to start off the day with a high note? Let the Mashup Blender play some Michael Jackson. Why settle for a borrowed blender? They're the #1 most trusted brand, as you can explore how to easily blend anything, resulting in nutritious meals and that tastes out of this world. Find the Mashup Blender on our website or any local store near you. Don't forget to share your concoction online with the hashtag #MashupByMorning.
Alright, so this time around, let's call upon Mr. Fauzi to give out his comment.
Okay, right. Thank you very much. Okay, right. I'll take a look on your works, right? Everyone's work in here. So I can see that this is good. Okay, as seems like you guys managed to combine. Okay, managed to combine both 3D and motion graphic. It looks nicely blend. Okay, so we can see like when you do 3Ds and you only apply for the right parts. Okay, so by focus on one, for instance, I can see the blenders, right? So you just focus on the blender and make sure you focus how to do it nicely, how to make it looks bland to the motion graphics. Okay, then it looks everything looks just nice. Okay, so I think in terms of the sound as well is helping a lot, because when you do something that is reflect to the what is current, what is something that people can relate, so that will help people to engage and people to stay and watch until the end. Okay. Overall, I'd take you on this work. I would like to give you compliments because you guys managed to come up with the good works, and yeah, that's about it. Right? Thank you, guys.
Thank you. All right. I would like to call upon Mr. Jazmi. to give out your comment, please?
Number one, I'm still wondering, does this blender exist, or you just create the blender out of it?
It's just a creation of it.
Sorry?
We actually create the blender itself. It's not that even in the pasaran yet.
Okay, all right. Okay, that should be no problem, because the way how you sell a blender, because your team will be given on the mashup blender, right? So the way you understand about the product is still need to discover. Because what I'm saying like this, because you are not selling the product, you just show the product. Okay, that's the two different things. Selling it, you have some marketings of it, the technology behind it, showing the best of the best. You are the best among the competitors. You have color schemes like choices for people. These are types of reselling for consumerism behavior. But at the moment, it's just show me, oh, there's a blender, can spin, can do dance, and do all the interface stuff, and then that's it. I was like, well, that is still lackluster if you create product. So, but despite I'm not, I would say I'm not going to judge you regarding you create products, but the thing is, while you are doing the motion graphics, right? I think I do foresee some layering problems on your animation, so it's quite unprofessional for that. Please do take it seriously on your layering, especially when you're doing animation. Some of the layers is over on top of each other, so I can see it on that part. And then the most crucial part for this is while you are interacting with the user interface design. When you are interacting with the screen, please enlarge the screen because you are interacting with the screen. But what I can see is the blender and the wiggly head people touching all the on the soft point with unclear text, with unclear everything. Oh man, you're losing on that point because the selling point here is the screen. Please do consider enhance and emphasize the technology on that particular matters lah. And then suddenly you got the some sort of holographic Iron Man feeling UI user interface. I was like, and then suddenly on white color on the semi-cyan screen, it doesn't work in that sense. Okay, it doesn't work. And then somehow your subtitles blocks everything. It's cluttered with information. And of course, last but not least, of course, the polishing lah. I think there's a lot of improvement you can polish in terms of the executions lah. All right, that's all about my feedback. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, panels, for your comments. Let's give a round of applause to Moki Smoky. All right, now we're off to the fifth group, which is the mystery. All right, now groups are, if you're here, please stand by your cameras and your mics, okay? Now this group is made out of 4 members, Ho Jun Wei, Tae Wan Si, Tan Jing Yi, and also Shashwin. So if you guys are ready, let's take a look at their video.
Hi, my name is Tae Wan Si.
Hi, my name is Tan Jing Yi.
Hi guys, my name is Ho Jun Wei.
Hello everyone, my name is Ashwin.
We are from Diploma in Digital Motion Graphic. Our group is Group 4. The group name is Mystery. In this motion graphic project, the topic we chose is travel and tourism promotional video. It's a tourist attraction that introduced Malaysia. Our team is Sightseeing Spot. The modeling we use for this project is low poly. Our experience. By engaging ourselves into a group, we increase our involvement in the project, put in more effort, gain greater satisfaction, and became more oriented in completing the group task. Our approach in completing the project. A whole team approach recognizes that in order for the team member to be successful, members cannot operate in isolation. Each team member must know and appreciate every other team member's strength and skill. Each team member must also be willing to switch roles when the needs arise, and remain focused on the success of the project. Now we're going to show our travel and tourism promotional video.
All right. Now I would like to call upon Mr. Fauzi to give out his comments.
Okay, right. First of all, I take a look on everyone's work in here, right? I can see that you guys choose a good angle. Okay, so that's very important when you play around with 3Ds. And I noticed that you guys put like a point of views as an audience. Okay, so that is like giving a virtual kind of tour in a tourism. Okay, so that is something that is good. Okay, so when you put as a as a person who are experienced the journeys, right, then people can relate to that. Okay, so I think you guys did a good job on that. And before, at first I saw the videos, I feel like I'm riding I'm on a roller coaster. Okay, at first, then after that the transition is just nicely and it goes to the roller coaster itself. Okay, so that is the good thing. And since you give an ideas to the audience to give a glimpse of ideas, then the feelings that they have then is continued after that, right? So that giving an excite for them to wait and watch until the end. Okay, so that's good. I mean, this time I can see that when you play around with the low poly and it become like a concept because it's consistent. So throughout the starting until the end is the same concept. Okay, good job, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Next, can we have Mr. Jazmi?
Okay, I think I'm going to play the bad guy here. All right. A lot of things can be improved, especially when you're doing the transition. You must remember in motion graphics, especially with dealing with a lot of color palettes. Please do remember, if you do transition for colors, please have some consistency. For instance, if you are from Pulau Langkawi transition and then go suddenly in a Johor in the bluish colors. So you must consider where do you want to do the transition. If you want to do for Johor with a lot of blue color, please do transit into the blue category. Don't force yourself to go into the green category because there's a hue in sense of from blue to green. I mean, you need to consider that as a motion graphic artist. And of course, again, I'm super curious why you start with Sabah T, which in my mind not came across because T is, T you mentioned about T always reflect to Cameron Highland if you are in Semenanjung. But now you address Sabah T. I would like to know why. I think any you guys need to justify Nothing? Alright. If I also don't know why you push Sabati, maybe some part of your commercialization So never mind. And the last, I think the most important here is the text. Because I understand you're doing the first person view angle. Somehow if you are in a road or on a road trip, of course, text you will see for a lock of a moment. You must stay there for a certain second or certain period of time. You just see that the information is clear, then you show the building. Somehow in the Istana, when the palace, what I can see is just aeroplane and then some crown or overtop on some structure. I was like, where's the text? The text is just bottom there, not focusing, and the rest is all about the plane So again, can improve on this, and that's all about my comment.
Thank you, sir.
Right. Thank you, panelists. Let's give a round of applause to the mystery groups.
Tanya.
All right, now we're off to the sixth and the last group of the day. Now, let me introduce the CAPs. Now, groups, if you are here today, please stand by your cameras and mics ready. This group is made out of 4 group members, Chong Ping Ting, Kwa Pei Shan, Eng Pei Wen, and also Akif Nokman. So if you guys are ready, let's take a look at their video.
Good day, everyone.
My name is Chong Ping Ting, and I hope you guys are doing well. I am the group leader of Group 5 in this motion graphic project of Diploma in Digital Motion Graphics. Right now, let's meet our members.
Hi, I'm Kwa Pei Shan.
Hello, my name is Akif Nokman.
Hi, my name is Ding Hei Wen.
And we are the Cats.
The topic that we chose is Event Launching Gimmick. We designed a gimmick video of the Diploma's virtual showcase, which displays all involved programs and themes. It consists of 3D, 2D animations, and games that we did during our course. The requirements that we must have for this topic are various 3D and 2D assets, meshes, 3D typography, effects, and background music.
The reason that we chose this topic is because since this is our final project, we wanted to be out of our comfort zone and creating something that we will never forget. This is our first time actually teaming up and creating a showcase video.
Let me give you all a little insight about our creation. In our video, we are displaying all involved programs. So we model several monitors and television to display the content. I mean, what better way are there to watch it? Is that 3D monitor or TV screen?
What we have learned from our final year project is teamwork, better communication skills, time management, and 2D and 3D design skills. Even though coronavirus is affecting us as we cannot go to physical class, we still try our best for our final year project.
Alright, without further ado, let's get started. Enjoy!
First panel, Mr. Fauzi, to give out his comments.
Okay, right. First of all, congratulations, guys, because you guys managed to bring back the memories. Okay, as it's like when I saw these videos, right, it reminds me, during the DM FYP projects, the lab is next to FCM office. Okay, so I can feel that, oh, this is in MMU, okay? And the idea is when you choose this as a visual showcase, right? Then you manage to get the fields, okay? So that's mean if you do another projects, okay? So you are given to understand the environments, then you will be able to replicate, okay, the environments to give the feelings, okay? So that is the purpose of doing 3Ds, giving visualizations to people to adapt the environments, okay? And good works in terms of the concept wise, and is consistent. And I kind of like where you give a mysterious kind of feelings when we go through and enter the exhibition visual showcase rooms, and after that we can feel that the ideas of like the moods, okay, and all the televisions and all the simple kind of animation inside the televisions. So you manage to make like we are there as a visual, as a visual tourists or visual visitors to visit the place. Okay, so in terms of the camera work is good, and in terms of the in terms of the finishing is good, and overall is good. Okay, so I think if you have later on, if you can do this within these complicated times, right, and you can do better later on, and as since like you guys managed to take this challenge to come up with a good works, and of course after this, if you can have a proper meeting and overcome all these obstacles, you guys can do better. So it's a good start for you guys. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I would like to call upon our next panel, Mr. Jazmi, to give out his comments.
Holding the trident to poke everyone. Okay, I'm the evil one. Okay, so no worry. I would like to congratulate because you experimented with lights and volumetrics. It can be seen in the lights and shade, but apparently shade is not that obvious in this presentation. Okay, just some tips lah for you guys. If you are dealing with light, you must remember lights can produce magic. Okay, that's the basic philosophy of lights, because if you see one, you like it, oh, it's magic, something like that. So in this, what you are doing with the music, number one is doesn't giving me a life in terms of the visuals and the lights and the environment. I give you, for instance, this is just for suggestions. Give you, for instance, if you at the timestamp 44 there, you are starting to bring out the beats. Please do enhance the magical moment of your space, because what I see is just an existing space. You have screens. This is like, the screens can move just in a very square-ish screen that is quite limited. But majority of the scene is all about the space. So if you bringing a beats in, please do consider play a lot of light in that space a lot, because that is the key to produce some magic in it. And then I won't argue regarding the contents that you're trying to portray, because I do understand it's a form of post-abstractism. And please do consider materials that you use. I do foresee that some of your modeling materials, some of it is quite glossy for me. Please do consider matte, because this experiment, you must understand the material built during this era. CRT monitors, huge keyboards, PlayStation 1, all of these things are not that glossy enough. Mostly are matte. Okay? Please do consider the material design and do some reflection on it. And I think that's all about it on 3D. Anyhow, congratulations lah on this experimentation.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, panel, for your comments. Let's give a round of applause to the caps. All right, we have now reached the end of the session. I would like to invite our panels to give their final overall comments, perhaps some tips for our students that might be embarking to the real world. Any panel would like to go first?
After you, Jazmi.
Okay, all right. The reality or the fantasy, which one do you like?
Just give them reality.
Okay. The reality during the COVID-19. I think I've met you before this. I just would like to re-emphasize it again. In reality, during this phenomena, it happens. It's quite struggle for us to really get together each other, because our media of communication is relying on the online platform and online resources without meeting people on the labs, and these are the things that limit us. Because if you want to understand in artistic world, right, we need to appreciate human beings. That's the most essence things in doing artworks. What I'm trying to say here, if you're doing collaborative jobs, let's say for motion graphics, with lack of communication, with not meeting people, just merely, sorry about that, so just merely text and visual without understanding the context of what you are trying to discuss, I mean, you are somehow is losing in this kind of artistic sense. And then, of course, meeting your lecturers or whoever become your mentor, please do let them criticize a lot, because in artistic tree process, criticism is part of it. You cannot run from it. You must deal with it, negotiate with it, accept, reflect, and learn from it. Okay, because in the art process, nobody is great, nobody is good. It's just is how do you want to express your thoughts. Okay, especially in this consumerism arts world, we digest things, existing things, but you must understand your intention, because from that will produce an original works, not relying on other people's work lah, not copying or replicating other people's works, because you know, you need to really be yourself lah in this expression, and especially in the motion graphic lah. That is if you want to create your own identity. But if you want to do servicing, depends on the client's brief lah. So hopefully in reality, please do a lot of human networking and appreciate the discussions, accept criticism, and most important, deal with, even though you're in the constraint and limited, deal with it. All right. Thank you very much.
Mr. Fauzi?
Okay, right. First of all, I would like to congratulations to everyone and to all the lecturers who gave a lot of efforts to come up with this concept. And since like even though we cannot meet, but then we still can go online. So I know there's a lot of effort. There's a lot of rehearsal. There's a lot of things that being considered, technical issue, this and that, and you guys managed to make it and until now. Okay, so that's first thing. And regarding to the motion graphic subjects, right? This is, I just want to emphasize, and since like yes, because you guys are in diploma. Okay, diploma is where you practice and learn about skills. Okay, about the technical. Okay, so that's why you have diploma and degree. So degree is where you apply the concept. So that's why most of the work is based on the technical. So that's why it's you guys meet the requirement whereby I can see most of the presentation you guys highlight on the technical part. So that is the purpose of diploma. You learn technical skill. Okay, but I would like to emphasize to add on more on the concept as well. And since like try to get to get more exposure by take a look on things. For instance, Pinterest, for instance, it's a free resource. Go to Pinterest, get some ideas. Go to Vimeo, get some ideas. So online, okay, everything is when we deal with online. Maybe during this COVID is an advantage. It just we don't realize that. Maybe we save a lot of time by everything is online. It's make it easy, especially for designers. Okay, so don't take this as something that you because of this issue you cannot innovate. So this is where you innovate now. And since right now we're having these visual meetings, visual presentations, so that's the advantage of it. Because if there's no COVID, we might not see all this innovation happens. Okay, and as a student, right, try to to get to know what is happening outside as well. Try to take a look on don't limit yourself, just take a look on your friends' works. Go outside from your universities, take a look on others' universities' works. So from there you can improve and you can understand where is your your benchmark. So by having a benchmark, you can improve yourself. And again, as a diploma students, to come up with all of these works is a good effort. Okay, so I would like to congratulate everyone for having good efforts, and you guys been put a lot of things to make this happen. Okay, thank you very much, guys.
Right, thank you again to both our panelists for your time and taking the time to be here with us today. All right, next I would like to call upon the lecturers who have shared their sweat and tears with the final year students to give their final say. I would like to start off by calling Mr. Ahmad Daniel also to give his a few words.
Okay, right. Where do I start? Right. First of all, I like to thank the two panels who, for the students who mentioned, is also your super senior who have been like countless experience in the industry, and they are also the lecturers. So take all of their comments and as constructive punya comments, not to degrade you or anything, just for further improve. Okay, because they also have students like us, so they know how to encourage students to further improve lah. Okay, so for the students, congratulations to all of you, because especially batch, this current batch right now, because you guys are the first batch that I taught in MMU when I first come in here, kan. So you guys are really precious to me in words I cannot describe lah. So each of one of you, I tak tahu macam nak cakap, the effort that you put it as a group, and I have seen all of you punya improvement from day one, 3D modeling, and then motion graphic application, motion graphic design 1, motion graphic design 2, and finally FYP. So I am blessed to God, and also to my Madam Diana also, to be with me in this journey, to see you grow from day one and up till now lah. So macam, to take all of the moments that you have shared with us too, for further to improve. And then for those of you yang nak ke degree, I say good luck to you all. And for those of you dah nak berhenti belajar and then go to work, kan? So also we may meet in the future as well. Okay, especially for those who sambung degree, my doors are always open for you guys, kan? Nak lepak ke, kan? Tak ada kelas, okay, Mr. Daniel is always be there for you. Okay, so thank you guys. Good job. All the best.
All right. As part of the teaching team myself, I would like to say congratulations to the current batch. Also, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the first batch, which is Anang and Nazrul, for being the first batch from the Diploma Motion Graphic to actually graduate from the course. It's been only these two batch that I've worked with during this final year project. Specifically for this current trimester, this current final year students, I actually embarked the journey on, being part of your progress ever since I got to accompany Mr. Daniel in motion graphic design too. So from there, I think I've seen a lot of progress. I think you've grown out of your comfort zone. In fact, not only individually, but when working as a group for your final year project, that is also a challenge, which I've seen you guys actually manage that very nicely. So I think overall, I am very proud of you. Knowing that you're going to the real world, I am, how to say, a bit tersentuh, a bit sad, happy sad. But I think this time will eventually come where we will let you just fly and, try to make your own name out there. So whatever it is that you're going to do in the future, I hope you know and always remember that we are here in MMU and we're still going to support you regardless of whatever you do in the future. So I congratulate all of you again. Thank you for making this as an experience for me and myself too, right? Okay. Once again, okay. Sorry, it was a bit long, emotional moments. But anyway, once again, thank you everyone for joining the showcase. Your presence is very valuable. Okay, on behalf of the organizing team, I would like to apologize if we've done any mistakes throughout the event. Biasalah, this is our first time, so might have hiccups or here and there. Again, thank you again for our panelists. Very, very good feedbacks. I think we can work on a lot of things after this. Yeah, Mr. Daniel. But before we go, let's take a virtual photo to remember this momentous day. So I want everyone to turn on your cameras. All of you.
Mr. Joy minta tolong sekali lagi. Tadi ambil kamera lawa lah.
How does it work?
Meon.
Ada.
Ikat sikit rambut tu.
Dia buka kamera belum tak? Dia pun.
Yeah, I wonder need to someone to take our photo.
Jom pakai baju.
So,
Sekejap
Cik Aji tak kat gambar.
Tajo tolong.
Nak print screen tu print screen ayat.
Does this help?
Itu DM sangat tu. Jazmi tu DM sangat.
Primitive technology ya.
Print screen ke?
Pakai belum?
Wait.
Semua ada ke ni? Okay.
Semua dah ada ke?
Ada dah. Ni siapa tu? Muhammad.
Senyum. Apa muka masam tu? Alang, Fiona, Fauzi.
One and other like you kan.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Cheese. One more time.
One more time.
One more time.
Oh dear.
Alhamdulillah.
Alah, tadi ada new logo lah. Oh gosh.
Alright. Sekejap. Dia nak full screen ni lambat-lambat. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Right. Done.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much again for inviting me, even though I'm a bit harsh, but lesson learned. That's how I deal with the government sector.
It's alright. Thank you, Jazmi.
No, I'm just a funny guy. But I think for the students, I would like to apologize if I've done any silly stuff, because for me, motion graphic industry is a very crucial one, especially during this time, because we need proper and very beautiful information to be shared with each other lah. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Jazmi. Thank you,
Yep.
Fauzi. Thank you for all the rest of the students.
Okay.
Right, let's give. Let's give them a bye.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.